Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook friends. We are live in Paris. It's the 20th of March 2020, one day before spring starts. Well, on the calendar. It's cloudy. It's 7:59 and confinement day 4, lockdown day 4 in Paris. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Nina. Hi, Patty. So every morning around 7:55 we go live. There we have Peter. Bonjour, Stacy. Hi, everybody. Welcome, bienvenue. Stacy is ill at home, so I want to wish her get well soon. She has the symptoms we all don't want. But good morning. Take it easy. Only a few people I see in the streets. Yeah, let's check it out. So what's live in Paris like? Well, I think only tell you what's live in in my apartment like at the moment. I'm here with my husband. We are together in our apartment. We have 3 little balconies. Hello, good morning, Southampton. Am I loud and clear? Because I have my special microphone again. Take care, Stacy, and stay inside. Hey, Anne. I'm now public service broadcasting because I want to talk to you guys every morning, every night to see if you're all well. Get well soon, Stacy. You see, we're all here with you. This is like the strength of community all around the world. And here we don't have a super sunny day, but it's gonna rain. The leaves are coming out. I know. Look, they look like little puppy trees. How are you? I'm doing great. Good morning, Ade or Ade. Where are you at? Pray as this passes quickly. Well, I think Stacy can type that all in where she is. If you feel okay, Stacy. Otherwise, I can tell them. I will not mention your address. Stay safe. This is depressing. Well, in Kansas, thank you. Well, yeah, okay. Besides the fact that we're all in this, we can only... I just see it, we have to go with the flow. We just have to follow the instructions. And that's it. I didn't know Paris had lockdown. Well, we are on lockdown day 4, just like Italy and Spain and Belgium. You can always send them to me, Garth. Don't take any risks. People still outside running. Yes, you can go run outside. I mean, I'm not wearing my contact lenses at the moment and my glasses. Look, she's shaking up the bed. Good person. I can't even see if it's a she or a he. We are allowed to go out for a run. But today, hi Phoenix, there's another emergency meeting. And they will most likely announce that we're going to be on lockdown for much longer. Everyone has lockdown in the world, yeah. I saw in Spain they're being fined if they're out. Well, here as well. First of all, you need to carry this paper. If you don't carry this paper or haven't filled it out properly, which mentions for which reason you're out, can be grocery shopping, can be a small little run. Of course, health, walking the dog, only necessary little trips. It's not filled out properly, or you have no right to be outside. 135 euros. You know the city will come back alive. I know that the city will come back alive as well. And this is rush hour. If you think why it's really busy, these people have right to drive. Look, there's police. Because it's for a work reason. Is it very loud, the traffic? I can change mic. Let me change mic. Wait, let me just get my other mic. Mwah. I'm getting the other mic. Hold on. Are you guys ready for change? Hold on. I just have to put you on the ground for 1 second. This is live, so that's why we have... Okay, close your ears. Are we better? Ah. Yeah, exactly. Are we better? Where's the people? I think we're better now, no? I'm getting new messages. Yes. It's so easy to feel cut off. Oh, look, somebody's doing exercise. A mother with her children. Because you have to exercise, so she lets them do rollerblading. Smart. Very smart. Good, we're much better. Okay, that was like last night, it was good. Today is not good. Well, we can solve it. Rode had a good client on me. I bought all their mics. I have the lavalier or whatever they call it, the pin. What's your favorite cheese? That's a good question. Dutch old cheese. You have a horrible ear infection. Oh no. Where are you from in Holland? Close to Rotterdam. Sorry, I just lost all your comments because I pushed the button. Oh, damn. Well, they will come back. I mean, if I missed it, I'm sorry. I hope you can answer each other's questions. Yes, cloudy today. We are expecting... what do we expect? Shatters? No. Rain. Hello, Corinne. Good morning. No, Garth, I'm not doing mini workouts. This is going to be for people that do yoga and all that. I'm not doing that. I'm self-medicating. Oh, very good. Well, I hope it's good. How old are those structures? End of the 19th century. Our building is from 1895. You can't even go to the doctor. No, we are in stage 3, so you can't go. Scattered showers. Thank you, Curtis. It feels like nature is resetting itself. Well, yeah, the world is resetting itself. And this is what the universe demanded. But it is not good, this coronavirus. And more people now I hear who have it. In France, actually, you guys like numbers, over 100 people died yesterday. And over 1,000 people in the intensive care. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning. There are still birds. There is still sunshine. I know, scattered showers. And it will be 11 degrees, actually. But just inspirational. Yeah, but with the workouts, I'm not going to do that because I have friends and stuff. They do that so much better. I don't mind to post like some yoga workouts for in the house, but really easy ones with a chair and that everybody can understand. Yes, 100 people died yesterday in France and it's only getting more and more. The hospital up the road, where Bobby is born actually, which is just past the Père Lachaise. It's Hôpital Tenon. The doctor there said, one of the medical people said that in every 48 hours the numbers double. Supermarkets are still open. Look, another lady doing exercise. Yes, it's really bad. It's really bad. In Holland even it's going fast. Super fast. Yeah, no, I mean this lockdown is not for nothing. They had to lock us down because of slowing down the curve. Otherwise too many hospital beds are taken up. And then they have to start to refuse old people, and that is not a good case. And that's what they have in Italy. In Italy at the moment there are officially more deaths than there were in China. I believe 3,400 deaths in Italy now, and in China 3,200 in total. Hello Chantal, I'm very happy to see they respect the law. Here we are not told how many have it. I think it's good, less panic. Nina, I can only tell you, I think nearly everybody has it. Or everybody carries it. It goes really, really fast. I mean, I said that to Tim as well. I said we should just like behave like as we have it, because then you can't spread it. I don't have it, but good morning to Paris with spring feelers from Sweden, where I woke up with snow. Wow. Montreal had snow as well, because Bobby sent me pictures, and she hiked up the mount. We are not locked down in the USA yet. Tim is going this far. He's like, close the windows because it's gonna fly inside and outside. I'm like, Tim, come on. I know it's bad, but it's not gonna fly in and out of the house. Always appreciate where you are and what you do with it. Yes, appreciate every moment of life. Well, itching ears can also have to do with those that you have slight hay fever symptoms or allergy symptoms because of the trees. You would love snow in Texas. In the Caribbean you have 10 cases. Wow. It can't go that far. Well, we don't know, Curtis. Tim is just, conspiracy. Conspiracy number one. Oh, he goes fast, that little one. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing great, thank you so much. How are you doing this morning? Hey, how you doing? Look here. Oh wait, I just have to slowly step back. That are the tulips. The tulips, like I see them grow. I mean, you guys must see them grow. Soon there will be double the Eiffel Tower. Courage à tous. Merci. Thank you for wishing. I'll be glad to get back to normal. Well, Mary of London, I don't think it will go back to normal for a little while. Do you have children? Yes, I have a daughter who's still a teenager. Well, teenager, she's 19, but she is studying in Montreal, so she's not here. She is in her dorm in Montreal, and 70% is cleared out already. We will have a new normal, exactly. They're doing great. I know, Stacey. I think it's just 3 of them, but anyway, they're growing. We see plants grow here on the balcony. We had Kardashians, now we have tulips. We have a rose. Look, it's going to be our lucky rose. I wonder if the social distancing will stay around. I don't know. I think we first have to go through all this. And of course, our first case of corona. A whole case of fresh strawberry plants. And they're called corona. So that's my first case of corona on the balcony. What's the temperature? Yeah, well, it is 6 now. I think they said it was going to go to 11, something like that. Where is it? I don't see people shaking hands ever again. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We will find another way to greet each other. Namaste. Maybe that was already from 2,000 years ago. Here's another story how it got started. It's man-made virus that got away from a lab. Nina, I don't know. I think viruses, they just come along to make sure that, this is nature. I'm not saying this is what I want, but this is nature. Viruses come along to take care that we're not with too many on this earth, so this earth can keep going around. And these viruses mutate. So it went from a flu to something that can kill us, because not the virus, but it was clever enough to figure out that we like to hug and we like to shake hands, and that's how it spreads. Now I hope the social distance will even better after this, yeah. But who knows? I love tulips. You can turn the flowers out to look tropical flowers. We got him to stop hugging, to shaking hands. Took him forever to learn that. I think that's funny. I agree, Chantal. Yeah, we should courtesy if I spelled it right. Just watch a movie Contagious. It's exactly what's going on now. Testing our humanity. Is it Italy? No, we're in France, but we're also locked down. But as you can see, the trucks, that is the Monoprix, so supplies food. He's still going around, and then all the people that really can't tailor work, so some jobs can't be tailor worked, and then they have to drive around. And I can show you every day what's happening here on the balcony. This is France. We are in Paris. This is Avenue de la République. Glad you have a balcony. I have 3 of those, so that's nice. We already had a neighbor who asked nicely if he could borrow one of the balconies, because it's just 2 of us in the house. So if we have 2, then he can also borrow one balcony because he lives in the back, so he doesn't have all this. He doesn't have the view, he doesn't have the sun. Don't hear much about Russia. Well, I have no idea. Eva. Probably Russia has already the vaccine and is keeping it for themselves. No, I'm kidding. Don't believe what I'm saying here. California's in lockdown. We're all in lockdown. I find it difficult to stop touching my face. Yeah, well, I can touch my face. I'm at home and I'm not going anywhere. So Jane Goodall was talking about how the way we treat animals is always the cause of these viruses. Are you able to go for a walk? Yes, I'm able to go for a walk. Do I really want to go for a walk today? I don't know. I went for a run yesterday. I can stay home. I finally feel like talking. Yay! Shock must be wearing off finally. I have quite a few friends that were in shock, Nina. I had it the other day when it sank in, when I was like, oh my God, we really are stuck. We're stuck. But my daughter is on another continent, which is, in a way heartbreaking, because it's not like, oh, just fly in and fly out. That's not going to happen. The fact that we can't just take a plane and fly around is a bit weird. Also because I married a New Zealander, his family is in New Zealand, my father lives in Thailand, my mother is in Rotterdam, or in the Netherlands, his sisters are in the UK. We can't see each other. My daughter is in Canada. But it's weird. Yeah. Your hubs is having a hard time with being at home. Yeah, mine too. But you have to make rules. You have to make your rules, Jennifer. Because not all the time, but I try to make some rules. Is Canada not locking down yet? Yes, they are, Matthew. They are. They closed the border for if you don't really have to cross the border between USA and Canada. So she is locked down in Canada. She's mainly staying in the residence, the university. It's not on the university grounds, but it's on the mountain, so it's nice. She also thinks that at this moment, because her friends are still there, staying in the residence, they're not going anywhere. They are isolated. They are in their own little world there, and it's much better to stick around with each other but they can't go out, cafes are closed, they can't do any social stuff. She's learning to play the piano, she picked up editing, yeah, believe it or not, editing. Canada is much safer now they closed the border, of course. Thank God musicians are doing live concerts online. Takes you out of this virus. And thank you, Chantal, you're doing this fantastic broadcast and not taking you out of that bubble yet, but I'm trying to be positive. Yeah, Matthew, they are, but we all are, because also in France nobody can fly in or out. The Europe is on lockdown, like nobody in or out. Especially the ones that have children, they don't know what to do with them. Well, this is the great thing. My mom Of course, you had to go to school, but in Holland you go to school very, very short days. You're basically home by 2:30. So my mom had to always like do stuff with us. My that's, I think in Sweden you don't go to school till you're 6 or whatever. So if you say the mothers don't know what to do with the children, figure out what to do with your children. This is like how you have to be a mother. This is how you have to learn to be a mother. And yes, work is probably not going to happen, because it's impossible. But also the governments are taking care of this. In Europe, they're helping out. So if you're talking about men, well, just lock them up in one of the rooms. Give them. No, I'm not saying it can also be fathers doing that, or the parents can take a turn. You have to figure this all out. I mean, I don't have the blueprint for it, but you figure it out. You took children. It's not like, oh, I'm just putting them to school. I have nannies, and it's like your responsibility now. Yeah, I mean, seriously. My sister brought her 3 kids over so she could get a break. Yeah, I see mothers running here because they're running away from the children. But seriously, this is the training of being a mom or being a dad, and figure it out as a family. Supposedly in Holland they have like the emergency number for children. This is quite sad. They have 1,500 more calls per day because now families are staying home. And of course, if you have a happy family and you do all your happy stuff, you play board games, this is not in every situation. Because some houses, they totally escalate with problems and stuff. So it is, for a lot, it's not good. Poor people have to actually raise their own kids. Exactly. How are you dealing with COVID-19? Sorry if I give a little bit of a weird opinion about that, but if you are a single parent, then you have no choice but work unless the state step in. Yeah, the state is stepping in. Today there's going to be more clear situation, explanation about it. The millennials, they're all partying on the beaches here in the States. Yeah, Jennifer. And then it turns out in 2 weeks time, that they also can get it and get really bad pneumonia out of it. Our children are 21, 18, 16. We are happy together in love, 25 years married. Exactly, David. Very well done. Yeah, when I was young, people spent time together, no internet. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. This is how my mom had to raise us. 12 a.m. Los Angeles lockdown begins. Oh, it's already started? Men are also grounded home. Yeah, that's let me not comment on that. Baby boom coming, exactly. I know, but they are acting entitled. Wait, Jennifer, what are you referring back to? Oh, the millennials. Yes, I see it. Sorry, I just scrolled back and I got it. Yeah. But they spread it. And I hope for them people stay safe. You have grown-up children, definitely don't need to babysit them. No. It looks great. Nobody in the US raises their own kids. It's pathetic. Well, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, also the world is resetting. So it's good to take care of your own children for a little while. And homeschooling, I mean, okay, let me think about this. So my daughter comes back to France. We have to be with 3 adults in the house because she's 19. And she needs to study. Then I can't play my loud music. But so it's not about babysitting, but I think it's more about being able to handle each other in the house as well. I think it's actually Gen Z on the beaches, not millennials. Yeah, I think so too, Curtis, because Bobby is 19. And I mean, she did her frosh earlier in the year. If she wouldn't have had her frosh, and she would only have her spring break, I think she would have been as upset as like the American kids. I do understand where it comes from. I do understand, but it's not a valid reason. He's special needs. I've never had a caretaker until he became an adult. Wow, Jennifer, respect. Wow, respect. The first time my sisters and me have peacetime without fight or quarrel for such a long time. That's good. Almost no one here has a nanny, just the rich. And where are we, Amber? Is her boyfriend coming back as well? Boyfriend? Who's her boyfriend? Hi Chantal, take good care. So I am not, like, first of all, I'm not criticizing anything. I'm just saying, like, to reflect on everything that's happening. Like, everybody goes in the panic, and which is normal, or not normal, I don't know. But just, make a schedule. If your kid, like, how to entertain them. What is their normal rhythm? Okay, they get up, they get dressed, they have to go to school. Don't forget breakfast, of course. Imagine getting stuck in house with ex-mother-in-law. Well, that's not the case. So when you have that schedule for the day and the planning, just, at this time we do this. They want structure. Give your children structure in the house. And if they have, I'm talking about smaller children, their one is screaming. Give them structure. They know when they eat. They know when they do this. They know when they have to do the little homework or the little activity, or, my yoga friend, she does home practice with the kids every morning. So she starts the morning and does yoga with the family. Amazing. They first do yoga, then they have breakfast, then they do their homework, and so they build a whole, like, planning around the day, and the kids know exactly what's happening. Kurt is still there. Is that a good thing I'm doing or saying? Planning. Your day planning, your week planning. Just set it. So write it on a big piece of paper for your children, so they know what's happening. Oh, I have coffee there. I thought I forgot my coffee, but I didn't. Are we agreeing? Let me just quickly look on Periscope if we're still live there. That's my mic, but that doesn't work. Yes. Structure is essential. Exactly. Curtis, maybe you should make a day planner or something for people, how they can, implant that in their homes. Like put that online, or I don't know. That could be, or maybe that's a good thing to implant with the ideas for school, because I know you're working on the online classes with school. Maybe you can help parents with it, especially with teenagers. Oh my God. A schedule, day planner. I'm just trying to help you guys out, like with children. And maybe exchange ideas. Are you confined to the home alone? Well, I'm confined to the home with my husband. Do you mind? What do I mind? Hello, Denver, Colorado. What do I mind? Because she was out exercising with her child. Well, Jennifer, okay, can I tell you something? You should exercise outside with your child. You should not film it. I'm going for a run, but I'm not, because this is the wrong example. You should not, because then you get trolls there. It's just not, you don't have to film that. Is Tim working? I think on the bed in his sleep. Curtis, he can't work. His boss actually has a not a country house. She has a sea house, a house with a sea view. She's locked up there. Can you still get croissants? Yes, I can get croissants. There's a bakery around the corner, or on. That's an idea. I'm gonna go for a croissant. I'm gonna walk. Hi, good day. She was on the river with no one around. Jennifer, listen. Today, this is why the title is the title. They're gonna keep us longer locked down, because people are still doing things they should not be doing outside. Exercising is not filming. Exercising with your child is, but I'm just saying this to make a point. That's not the example. We have to show that we're staying home. Even on YouTube, we show. On YouTube, they will support if you show what you're doing at home, your home cooking, everybody has to show that we are home. Do you speak French? Oui, je parle français, mais c'est une émission en anglais. So this is always in English. So this is why I'm saying, of course, you have to go out and exercise and go for a walk and go entertain your child. Totally right. Do you, kia ora, Louise? So this is, I'm not saying it's, but you just can't. My friend, she lives next to the beach. They had to close the beaches off. They are literally barricaded. You can't go on it. And now it's still open along the quay for people to run, but they will close it. I'm sure they're going to close it. They don't want people to do that. No, I know, Jennifer, but trolls are trolls. I mean, I grew up with Periscope in the attacks and the things I've heard, but also from people telling me I'm using the attacks, I'm using the coronavirus to broadcast. People are crazy. If you're on Periscope, you know that. So you deal with it. California is in denial. Well, they will get out of it. I'm sure that your government is going to announce soon as well that you're all on lockdown with very high fines. Yeah, I know, Jenna. But I'm just saying this, that Periscope is Twitter, and Twitter is not a pretty world. It's not a pretty world. And also, I'm doing these broadcasts, like I'm really like every morning, every night doing this. I just want to talk with you guys, how you're doing, because for example, I know that Stacy has symptoms, and probably more people are going to get symptoms. We're all in this together, and we want to make sure that we're all like, we all going to be like, in this together all around the world. And the environment is getting a break from us. Exactly. I know, people hiding behind their phone. They're sitting in the basement. All they get is like a computer virus, because they don't even have social contact. Thank you, Jennifer. But it was not, I'm just pointing out that, that I understand where it comes from, how it works. You want to visit Paris one day, exactly. I can go for a walk as exercise. I can walk the dog that I don't have. Maybe I should create an invisible dog. This is the real world, exactly, Louise. And basically, you guys, Louise is from New Zealand. She updates everybody every day, so make sure to follow Louise. New Zealand is also cut off the world now. Well, they already were. Sorry, Louise, I had to make that joke. But no foreigners can fly in and out. So I think, well, you do a great difference. It's sweet to care, merci. Yeah, thank you. Basement dwellers. When this is over, I'm going to finally get to Paris. When this is over, I hope that like moving around the planet is going to be as easy as it was, but I'm sure that it will be a bit harder. Yeah, I know you're not in lockdown yet, but hey, I can't visit your country anymore. Tim can go back. If he really is fed up with me, he can take a plane to New Zealand and he got rid of me. Yeah, Greta has not much to do at the moment. I watched an Australian scope on the beach. Many people. Well, I'm stupid. Hope everyone is safe and healthy. It's like Walking Dead episode. I've been out supporting small local businesses today, all day. Very good, Louise. But we can still do that as well. We can still go to the bakeries. We can still not cough in each other's face, though. And I'm sure, like what I hear about that social distancing, if it's not happening, it will be announced in America that you really can't leave. Yeah. Yes, but he must self-isolate for 14 days. Now that's not a problem for Tim. He's more than happy to stay in the house. He didn't leave yet since he came back on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm keeping my family home on purpose. Son is high risk. Yeah. That's good, Jennifer. Americans are behaving as if the virus isn't serious. Other countries, well, you know, Booker White. I think I also thought about it quite light in the beginning. You know, like, yeah, it will happen. It will happen, Jennifer. Because it's just a cold. It's just this, but it's not just a cold. Because when it becomes pneumonia and you don't take you get all the symptoms that you can't breathe anymore, it is serious. It's super serious. And also they say it's only old people. I've heard so many people now that are 30s, 40s, 50s. They have it. 2 friends with pneumonia in the hospital in the Netherlands. 5 days already. You know, it is super serious, and people can say it's just a cold. No, it's not just a cold. Good for your opinion. Thank you. Nuts and bolts of life. Netherlands has the same philosophy, but the problem is at the moment the hospital beds are flooding with people. Then they will have to go into lockdown. Here, yesterday, over 100 people died. Over 1,000 people into the intensive care. It's terrible. Are you French? No, I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch and proud of it. So it's not a question of, because it's like they try to flatten the curve so that, because if I know your mother, God bless her, is not here anymore. But if, let's say, your mom was still alive and she's in a situation, and then suddenly there is a big peak and everybody has to go to the hospital, and they tell your mom, "Oh, sorry, you're too old. We are not going to put you on the machine." What is happening in Italy? That is a situation, eh? That's a serious situation. You don't want to hear, if you have paid tax your whole life and be a good citizen, and then at the end they say, "You can rot in hell. We don't have enough respirators." That's it. So this is why they're closed. This is why they have to put the countries on lockdown. How does a Dutch woman and a man from New Zealand end up in Paris? Well, and then their daughter flies out to Canada. Who knows? I wish they could do a total shutdown in California. Filmé à l'autre côté. He's on a ventilator, yeah. I saw Kirk Cameron still having her together after his daughter came back from Spain. Oh, a lady in her 30s who's in good health before getting coronavirus died here in Ireland yesterday. It's terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, America Heather. Ik heb gehoord, I heard that everybody under the 50 years mild symptoms has, if you haven't been ill before. Bonjour. It's impossible to get an update from the doctor because they are overwhelmed. They are overwhelmed. Yes, they are. So that is the Sunrise site. That is actually where Hospital Tenon is, the hospital. I never talked about the hospital. That's also where Bobby is born. So up the hill, the hospital is only 2 stops away from me. It's beautiful. So I'm just zooming in. Fan for Celine. Bonjour, Lina. Not always. No, because no, Petra, that's absolutely not true. Because my 2 friends, they're under 50 years, and they are both with pneumonia in the hospital in the Netherlands. So no, that doesn't. No, that doesn't always count. But pneumonia, I mean, from the coronavirus, they tested positive. I see movement. Because I don't have any glasses. I mean, I have my glasses on, but they're not strong enough. My father is an Irishman drinker and smoker, so he was susceptible. We are so blessed to have this wonderful ability to speak to each other all over the world. Exactly. And in Milano, yeah, I mean, Italy, so many, like nearly 500 people yesterday died. And yesterday here over 100. 45 and has been in a coma. Well, they put you in a coma, so it becomes easier. Because if you have a very hard time breathing, they put you in a coma. Bonjour, Venus flytrap. So it is really, really, really a big issue here. The virus is scary, exactly. Super scary. I've just put my little logos here. So I'm ChantalTV on Periscope, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook. So I broadcast here every morning at 7:55. We have a lot to talk about. I think like every morning we will have more and more to talk about, because we are more and more in the whole world in lockdown. I haven't seen Rosella on a week. Rosella was last night, where they had, and it was not the live Bocelli in those buildings. It was through speakers, as I thought, because I saw the live stream on Instagram. She's every night at 6 p.m. on. So every night at 6 p.m. is Rosella on. Yeah, Italy passed China on the amounts of deaths. Exactly, Buka. Exactly. So today we are expecting to hear from the president. So they have an emergency meeting today, then tonight, which is not in, they're doing it in a different place, a more isolated place now. So most likely tonight he will announce that we are going to be longer in lockdown. That's why this is the title of my at France will be in lockdown longer, I think, because now I forgot what I put in my title. Sorry, I'm trying to follow all the stories. It's just a little. Let me just see. I'm just opening my YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, guys. France extending lockdown, exactly. We are supposed to be in lockdown for 15 days. I think they will go to at least 30. The rumors are 45. On a positive note, though, I hear Japan has a treatment against coronavirus, and so does Cuba, and so does Australia, so does Germany, and so does the Netherlands, and we don't know. We have no idea. I saw last week when she was going out for groceries in a mask. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't get masks. Well, I know how to make one with coffee filters, but I just quickly go and make sure everything clean. Stacy, I have to go find her scope. What are we talking about? She was on today. Yeah, Rosella is every day at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. she broadcasts like me from her balcony. we need to share recipes. Well, maybe that's the thing. We open with a recipe. Cuba is not taking measures and lies about the treatment. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I saw a mate with an old bra. That's funny. No, it's a fact about Cuba. They have it. That's why you don't need. You know, guys. This is a real problem. I don't know. Vicky in Denver. Until tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Vicky. See you tomorrow. Okay, people that go yes true, no true. It's still my Periscope. I can still decide what is being said or not. Look, she's going away. Not sure where she's going. Taking a taxi. Rosella in Italy is a friend of mine. I was even thinking to maybe, if she's interested, to do an that we can have a little chat together that you guys can follow, but I'm not sure yet. It just depends. It's night. Yeah, Jennifer, take care. Take care, everybody. For me, it's also the end of my stream. I'm a little bit on too long. So see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:55 a.m. And we are gonna be seeing how all you guys are doing. So we're gonna talk with each other about what you're doing, what I'm doing. Bye, Nina. I'm happy to hear that you're back to a little bit to normal. Of course, Stacy, take care. Everybody else, take care. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Louise. And everybody, see you in 12 hours for clapping. Yeah, we will be clapping, Curtis. Let's see if Tim wants to come on. The clapping sessions are shorter because it's dark and, you know, we just want to do the clapping. And have a great day. Yeah, and be entertained. I'm off to cook breakfast, like same for me. Have a good one, everybody, and thank you for watching, and see you very soon. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, ChantalTV. Bye.